Hello everyone, this is Kimmy Link from CompletePersonalDevelopment.com, and today I'd like to share a few tips on how you can overcome fear and fear nothing. Do you feel fear? Would you like to overcome those fears? Everyone struggles with fear over something at some time, and we need to learn how to overcome these fears so we can enjoy a better life. Fear is an emotion, and while sometimes it's very valid and can help preserve your life, there are other times it simply must be faced and dealt with in order for you to be free. Fear can be a debilitating thing. It can completely ruin your day, or even, in some cases, your life. Here are some effective strategies that you can use to overcome your fears. Number 1. What is your fear? If you can identify what you feel fear over, you're off to a good start. Can whatever you fear hurt you? Begin to conquer your fear by determining if it is rational or irrational. If it can hurt you, then there's validation in your fear. At the least, you can work out a backup plan that gives you some level of comfort. If you feel fear, but it can't harm you in any way, then you're working with an irrational fear. In truth, there's nothing to fear here, although it's sure easier said than done. Number 2, confront your fear. Although talking about your fear is a good starting point, ultimately you need to face your fear head on. You'll never get over a fear solely by talking about it. Nothing can be conquered until you face it. Number 3, the best defense is a strong offense. If you want to fear nothing, instead of hiding from your fear and creating defenses to keep it away from you, use the things you've read here and seen here to build up a way to attack your fear head on. Sometimes the best way to beat a fear is by doing the very thing that you're afraid of. If you're afraid of being in an elevator, take a close friend with you and ride on one. Even 1 or 2 floors at a time will help you work towards overcoming your fear. Number 4, what are other people doing? Whatever your fear is, someone else has experienced it as well. Search out those people who share your feelings and learn from them. Find people to talk to. It's quite possible they also had the same fear and overcame it. It's not like everyone else has no fear and only you do. Ask them what steps they took to move beyond their fear. Number 5 is change the way you do things. I'm sure you've heard the expression mind over matter. Facing your fear is often a matter of simply making a decision to change it. This fear was born in your mind and it grew because you fed it more fear. Some fears are really quite rational and you should pay attention to them. Those types of fears are normal, perfectly rational fears and not something you need to fix. Fears can be helpful in many circumstances. However, if a fear is controlling your life, you need to face it head on and conquer it. If you have convinced yourself that an irrational fear is real, you can do the same in reverse and convince yourself that you fear nothing. Many times we feel fear we have created for ourselves. The moment something causes you to become fearful, stop that thought in its tracks and turn it into something positive instead. As I said earlier, we are all afraid of something. Anyone who says they fear nothing is probably lying. Or are they? Some people have overcome fear to the point where they have excellent strategies in place to overcome their fears when they arise. You can become one of these people by using my tips to overcome fear. No longer will you feel fear, and soon you will fear nothing. Enjoy a better life. This is Kimmy Link, and I hope you've enjoyed this video today. I'd like to invite you to visit my site at CompletePersonalDevelopment.com for lots of free audios, videos, articles and information that will help you have a better life.